Merchants and Planters Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planters Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planters Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
Coach Josh Austin in the studios today, and we're going to talk a little bit about his journey, talk a little bit about Greyhound football, but welcome back to Newport, Arkansas, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Josh, here we go. Let's tell all the people, let's tell everybody, we're going to get to how you got back, but tell us a little bit about Josh Austin. Tell us a little bit about what you've done in coaching and where you've been, how you got started and all that.
Well, I started out as a volunteer coach at Newport, a teacher's aide. For the 5th grade here, and working with the junior high football and 7th grade basketball. At the end of my first year, there wasn't a position for me to coach and teach, so I went to Jonesboro MacArthur for a year and came back home, and I was the head junior high coach for 3 years. Been to Searcy High School. I followed Jeremy Poole when he left, being the O-line coach at Searcy High School. And after a year with him, I was an offensive coordinator at Batesville Southside for 2 years, and that's Brian Reardon recruited me the first time to come with him. After that, I spent 3 years coaching for Bald Knob. I was a head girls softball coach and football coach, and had a few roles football-wise there, and then the head coach at Cedar Ridge and the head junior high coach at Batesville before coming home.
All right, got to ask you this. Along the way, you go, you hear, you leave Newport. We've kind of visited a little bit about this. Your thoughts of ever getting back were probably not the most positive thoughts in your mind. I mean, especially to get back with this staff of people that we have, and kind of talk about that. Kind of talk about the group that we have now, and the opportunity for you to come back.
Well, the guys that came back are they're family and close friends to me. Richard Greer, Kenyon Miller are teammates of mine from growing up in high school. Kenyon and I played college football together. They're both my pastors. We still got together on weekends for the last few years, Christmas mornings, Thanksgivings. They're family to me. And Brian Reardon and I have been close for several years. We got into the teaching and coaching business together. I think I was 1 year ahead of him. We went through the non-traditional program
Right.
together, and we just followed each other through our journeys, and got to coach 2 years together at Southside. Yeah, he brought me there, as I said, and then this past year when we were building our home, I shared a duplex with Brian and Julie.
That's
and,
unreal.
well, I coached at Batesville, and he was at Southside. And throughout the years, we would talk about these situations and
Yeah.
how cool it would be if all of us could come home and work together and do this, and what we would like to do there. But you never really believed that it would come true. My coaching journey is not one that I would choose for myself.
Right.
I wouldn't trade any of it. I've learned a lot along the way and picked up a lot of good things I wanted to bring back home, but it's just not. It wasn't expected.
Right.
And so when all of these pieces started falling into place, it was a little overwhelming to have the opportunity. And when you walk out the first few days coaching here at Surreal, I look over my head football coach, Tim Brannon, is our offensive coordinator. He's somebody I respected. I always had my best interest at heart when I played for him. I loved playing for the man. LeVar White is over there. He was one of my teammates in high school.
Yes, sir.
And we've stayed connected through coaching over the years. And it's kind of like a family reunion each day you come to work.
It's awesome, and you and I talked a little bit ago about and then John Bradley, being the new
Yes.
superintendent now. Tell about the connection there.
When Brian and I were at Southside, John Bradley was the head coach at Cave City.
Right.
He was running the double wing offense, and we would start out every year having to play against his offense and scheming against him, and him being a Newport guy and us being a Newport guy, talking and having those conversations, and how neat it was that all of us were at different places just outside of Newport, but we weren't home, and we kind of daydream about these opportunities with him as well, and then to see it all take shapes, it's been pretty neat.
Well, I think you and I, use the terminology. You dream about things like this, and then to put together a group of not only just coaches, but people that have been lifetime friends and teammates and things. I mean, it's a pretty awesome experience. Doesn't happen. These opportunities don't come along very often. Talk about just having another opportunity to make this thing work with the guys you're going to be working with.
The office is different when you have the personal relationships that we have each other, and every man in that office has some connection to Newport now. Whether it's a family member that graduated here, or an uncle that graduated here, coached here, there's a connection, and it means something for them when they see the kids. My son, being the age that he is, the kids that I'm coaching are the kids of friends of mine. They're people that you love and care for. You know them personally. You want them to have good things, and so. I guess kind of that SEC saying, it just means more. It does mean more. With everything that you do is personal.
Right.
In football, when you've got all of these connections between the kids and the coaches.
Well, we mentioned Coach Branham, and I mentioned this on the show last week, where he told me, and he told Coach Black when Coach Black visited with him the first time, excuse me, that the first time he walked back into the Kitty building, he said he got chills. He said it's something special about being a coach in Newport, Arkansas. And it's not that you have to have been here and grown up here, but if you've ever coached here before, it's a special place, and it's a special place to live.
It is. We moved here in 1987. My mother was the head girls basketball coach.
Right.
And Friday nights, I started watching games in the stands, and any chance we got, be out on the field, from guys running through the paper to start the night, to be out there playing catch with your friends afterwards, and going through the flag football program, and Coach Keedy and Mathis and Kenny Black and Herbert Lewis and those guys, the high school staff, and you wanted to play for them. And I've been the water boy for Stan McKee and
Yes,
Michael Pierce and Joey Brandon. That's what I did in elementary school. So I've been around it my whole life. And for me, it's a part of who I am. It's been ingrained in me, and I've always wanted to be a Newport Greyhound from being a little guy. I looked up to the guys like Leslie Ratliff and Justin Brown, that you wanted to go out and play like those guys. And as you get older, it still has some of the same nostalgia to it that you do when you're a kid.
Those feelings are just like the same feelings that I had of those guys that were older than me that I watched play as Greyhounds. And, our 1968 bunch went undefeated, 10-0. It was John Pennington, Mike Brand, a few other, Roger Brand, and a few of those guys. And then the next year they went go 10-1. I played on a football team that went 11-2 and played for a state championship. We lost one, 21-13. But you look at those people above you and you learn from those people. Ben Black, Grant Black, both ball boys on our football team. So they're on the sidelines with you guys and looking up to you guys. So, and I guess that's what's important, and it's always been that way here in Newport, where our kids as elementary kids look up to the guys that are football players and good students in the school, and that's the same with you.
Yes, sir.
Well, I do know this, that everybody's excited about what we're trying to do. I mean, the idea is we're trying to take care of our kids. And before we get off, I want you to talk a little bit about Carson. I want you to talk a little bit about him and his ability to possibly play the game. Not to pick him out, but I mean, I saw a Facebook picture of him at a camp, and he looks to be like he can play a little football. Tell me about Carson and him getting to come back home.
Carson's going to be a ninth grader this year.
Okay.
He's about 6'1", 200 pounds, and he moves pretty well. He'll probably play the O-line, D-line, maybe tight end, somewhere in that range. He loves the game. He's grown up in a coach's house, and this will be something that I want for him a lot, that he gets to experience, have that connection that I do to Greyhound football. He went to school here through his elementary years, and he's traveled with me in coaching the last few. So this is still going to be kind of new to him to really get to experience firsthand what it's like to be a Greyhound. And his first couple of days here, and he talked about, what it was like being on that team and seeing that he's around some other good athletes, and thinks they've got a chance to win a lot of ball games. But for me, being the dad part of me, I'm excited to see him in the orange and black.
Absolutely. Josh Austin, welcome back to Newport, Arkansas. And got a great staff assembled, and we're about ready to go. And you guys are on dead week, or dead, they call it dead period, a couple of weeks that you can't be around the kids or whatever. But and time for you guys to y'all are still working and recuperate and still swimming with the kids. And I love what you guys do for the kids. Thank you, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Time for the Two Chicks Florist and More birthday report. And today's birthday, Bobby Watson has a birthday today. Monquel Cox, Judge Shoemate also with birthdays. Others included Mark Watley. Darian Roddy has a birthday today. Summer Sutherland, happy birthday to you, 31 years old. Mr. Brett Bunch has a birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Bunch. And also other birthdays tomorrow, Mr. Scotty Parrish has a birthday. Ryan Reyna. Christian Allen Smith with a birthday on tomorrow. Katie Cloud Hagewood also has a birthday. Happy birthday to all of you, as does Sean Emanuel, who has a birthday tomorrow. On Wednesday, the 29th, Fonda Miller has a birthday. Michael Wilson with a birthday. Barbara Potter has a birthday on Wednesday, as does Sam Sutherland. Scott Bradley has a birthday on Thursday. James Shermer has a birthday on Thursday as well. Sean Lucas West with a birthday on Thursday the 30th. Alan Metzger and Laura Edwards all with birthdays on Thursday. July's birthday, Brent Sakurai played shortstop for the Gateway Grizzlies when Grant was there, has a birthday. Jenna Austin from Two Chicks Florist and More has a birthday coming up Friday, July the 1st. Tristan Rudd also, and Brooke Coffey also has a birthday on Friday the 1st. Jennifer Youngblood was born on July the 1st. Ann Hearn has a birthday. And then Saturday's birthdays include Christy Griffin Rawls with a birthday. Michael J. Steele with a birthday on Saturday. Ruth Johnson. Billy Borey has a birthday on Saturday, as does Katie Warren. And our good friend Big Body Boyd with a birthday on this coming Sunday. Brody Heeb with a birthday. Paula Plaguey Harris has a birthday on Sunday, as does Rick Faust. Rhodey Kohler, has a birthday on Sunday as well. We wish everybody a happy birthday. If we mentioned your name, if we did not mention your name, it's because you're not listed in my Facebook friends. So if you will give me a Facebook friend request, and then I'll name you on your next birthday. So happy birthday to all. Happy birthday to all that we didn't mention. Happy birthday to everybody. And remember, 2 Chicks Florist and More for great gift ideas. Well, Tara Salinas from the Newport Greyhound Booster Club joins us, and she and I'm a member of that booster club, and we want you to be a member of that booster club too. And we're going to talk a lot about the excitement that's in the air, and we're here to raise money, and we're talking to you. We need some help, but we're going to give some value in what we're asking for. But welcome. I haven't talked to you in a while, but good to see you.
Hey, it's good to see you too. It has been a while. And, you know, usually we're talking about a really different subject.
That's right.
We're talking about banking, but today we're talking about another really great subject, and it's our Greyhounds. And I know I'm a fan. I'm a Greyhound through and through. Been one all my life, class of 93. You are as well.
74.
So, you know, we won't turn this into a cheer session, but it's a great topic to be discussing, and I'm real excited about what we've got going on in our school and in our community, so and in our booster club.
Well, what we want people to understand is what we do as a booster club is we support our kids. And it's all about the kids. Everything is about our kids, and we need to raise money to help the kids. We're a nonprofit organization who just spends our time that we have and energy that we have, and we've got a couple of things we want to talk about today. A couple of things that are one thing a little bit different. We've always had the booster club with the signs at the field that transfer from the field over to the gymnasium, and certain values or levels of contribution, and then we also have what is called our inaugural, our first ever Newport Greyhound Football Media Guide. So we represent, as the Booster Club, the whole school system and all the sports and all the kids, and then we have this media guide that is just a football media guide. But Tara, kind of give me some of the, I mean, we don't have to go into great detail, but I can tell you this, what's important is June the 30th, because that's the deadline on the media guide.
On the media guide. So yeah, so we'll go back to, you know, the Booster Club. It's an organization that raises money to financially support all student athletes. And so that is not just football, that is basketball, that's baseball, that's volleyball, cheer, band, all of the organizations that you know, are extracurricular. So, and you know, you think, oh, well, how much, you know, what do you really need to do to support these kids? But I think what a lot of people don't realize is these kids they're going all the time. They're going now during the summer. They're going to camps. They're showing up for practice bright and early every day. I mean, they've got something going at all times, which is great because, you know what? They're being active. They're on a team. You know, they're learning great skills, not just for athletics, but for life. They're staying active and staying involved, staying off their phones, you know. Right. So it's a great thing, and it takes a lot to keep them going. We're fortunate that we have so many great coaches and staff members that they do spend their time with them over the summer, in the mornings, on the weekends, you know, just all the time, and keep them going. So it is it's an ongoing thing, and we have a lot of different sports. So there's a lot to handle. So the Booster Club is just, you know, we're in addition to whatever they've got going on for their own sports and via the school, who's greatly supportive. But, you know, we just kind of help out when we can with, you know, equipment, supplies, anything that, you know, the team needs. We're here to help them when they need it. So that is what the Booster Club does. We assist with the student athletes and the teams. And we, this year we really are excited about what's going on. And, we're the Booster Club. We might be a little bit of a spirit club too, because we are. We're excited about our hounds. We love our kids so much, and it's all about the kids, and it's all about giving them a great experience, and making sure that they wake up excited to do what they do every day, and they are proud to be a hound, because I know I am, I know you are, and we want them to experience that and feel that and have that with them the rest of their life.
And in doing so, and what we kind of do, and let's start with the media guide as such. This media guide that Julie Reardon is she's the ringleader in putting this thing together and brought the idea. They did one at Batesville Southside the last several years, and I mean, I saw the last one that they put out, and it is an awesome media guide.
Like the Times Magazine. I mean,
yes.
It's nice. It's impressive. It's a keepsake for sure.
And it's got kids' pictures in it and information, a little history thing every year that we're going to do, and lots of things in this media guide. But the whole thing in the media guide, we're highlighting our kids, and we need your help. So talk a little bit about just a few of the possibilities that we have. And it has a solid June 30th deadline, so we need your help on this if you'd like to contribute and actually purchase some type of message that goes in there about your support of the Greyhounds.
Right. If you just want to be a general supporter of the Hounds, if you have a specific student that you would like to highlight, that's great too. If you're a business or organization and you want to get your name out there as a supporter, we love that too. But this media guide, it is really special. It's something that I haven't seen here before, and so I think it's going to be a tradition that we look forward to every year. It's going to highlight every senior athlete. They'll all get a copy of it because it will be basically for them as a keepsake, sure, as a memory. But a lot of Greyhound history, real interesting stuff that even diehard Greyhounds fans didn't know. So it's going to be super cool. And so you want to get involved with it. You want to help support it. And like I said, make sure that we continue to do it every year. There are varying levels.
Okay.
Now, we do have a combo where if you want to join and be a member of the Booster Club, we have a couple of levels that offer free advertisement in the media guide. You don't have to be a member of the Booster Club to be involved in the media guide. And we do have several different ad sizes and price points for everyone, something affordable for everyone if they want to be involved in it. You can go to the Newport Greyhound Booster Club Facebook page, sure, and we've got our info sheet on there that kind of breaks down each ad size and how much it costs and everything. And it'll allow you to, contact us.
Sure.
Or contact, there's a newportmediaguide@gmail.com is the email address. If somebody just wants to shoot us an email and say, hey, I'm interested, send me a form. We got you.
Or you comment
or
on the
call
Facebook.
me directly, yeah.
Yeah, call you or comment on the Facebook page, yeah.
So we can get you information if that's something that you're interested in, for sure. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really neat. So. Well,
I do too. I mean, it's awesome what we're doing and putting this thing together, and I know that everybody on the Booster Club has worked hard. And Julie, I mean, what a brainstorming idea that they did that at Batesville Southside. If you do it at Batesville Southside, you can certainly do it in Newport, Arkansas.
Oh, sure.
And I was just intrigued about when I went through that book. But we've got that, but we've also got the Booster Club itself. Now, this, again, is a football media guide.
That's media guide, yes.
And then we've got what is just the Newport Booster Club, which covers all sports, and not that we're not going to have a media guide and something else later on, but talk a little bit about the Booster Club and the levels of giving, or not necessarily the levels, but there are some options to give it that. Sure. You can be a supporter for like $40 or $25. I mean, I don't even know what the lowest one is.
We've got everything. It's from $50 up, or I mean, we'll work with you on whatever level. Now, we do have some perks for varying levels of contribution.
Sure.
We get a lot of the businesses. We do recognition during the games. Right. We will do social media profiles for sponsors, signs on the field or at the gymnasium. So, and we've worked out, like I said, what we think is an opportunity for everyone. So, if you want to support your hounds and you're passionate about it, you've got an opportunity to do that with the Booster Club. That is also on our Facebook page. It's a list of all the different levels, and it details everything you get with each level.
Newport Booster Club, Newport Athlete. What's the
Newport Booster Club?
Newport Booster Club. Okay, Newport
on
Booster
Facebook,
Club.
yes.
And just you just tap it into your search bar, Newport Booster Club, and it comes right up. You get a lot of information there, and it shows what we're doing. It shows these things, and I know this. We need your help. We need your help. We need everybody. I'm looking right here. It says an individual membership. So it's $50.
$50, yeah.
$50.
Yeah, it has gone up a little bit. And, with that, you will get, the car decals. We've got some neat decals coming out this year that shows that you are a member of the club and a supporter. And then we'll have schedules that we can hand out to our supporters as well, the larger ones and the smaller ones. And then, like I said, for the different tiers, there are a lot of really great perks that you'll get as well. But I mean, the main thing is, like I said, if somebody is interested in backing the student athletes, there's an opportunity for you here, and anything will be greatly, greatly appreciated.
Well, Terry, the thing that we do, and we want to stress it again, is it's all about our kids. It's all about our Greyhound kids. We're in this because we love it. We do this because we love our kids. We love our community. We love the school. And we have to have money. We just have to have money to do some things when everybody has a budget and everybody knows what a budget is. And when the budget's gone and you don't have room for extra softball bats, and we might need some softball bats, or we might need some, whatever the case may be.
There are a lot of needs.
There are a lot more needs than we can cover.
A lot of needs.
You bet.
We can't cover it all, but like I said, we can definitely, one of the things, it's not just about, the Greyhound spirit as it pertains to, the football team or the basketball team. It's the spirit of the community as a whole. And it doesn't matter if you play on the team, if you coach the team, if you're the mom and dad of a team member. You don't have to be involved like that at all, but you can be a member of the team, and you can cheer for the team and be passionate about it because you're here, because you live in Newport, and because you're a Hound. And that's what I love about our community, is that everybody jumps on board and everybody gets excited about it. And on game night, regardless of where it is and what it is, regardless of our political affiliation or any of those beliefs, we are all together, when it comes to our team, when it comes to our Hounds. And so the sports is the great unifier. And so that's what I love about it. And there's just no better feeling than standing in the stands with all your Newport buddies and cheering for your team.
Or sitting in the booth.
Or sitting in the booth. And talking about it. It's a great feeling, and we're really excited about this year, this school year, everything that's going on here. We want to give our kids the best opportunities possible, and so that's what this is all about.
Well, if you need more information, y'all can call me, or you can call Terry. You can call. Y'all have our numbers. If you don't have our numbers, you send us a Facebook message, you can find us. You've got there's an email address at the bottom of the screen that you can use to get information. We're available to be contacted. So
sure, we're here for you.
She's Tara Salinas. I'm not, and boy, are she and the Newport Booster Club very, very busy. We're looking forward to it. Go Hounds, and we'll see you next time. Thanks,
Hounds,
Tara.
Yeah, thank you, David.
This opportunity to thank all of our sponsors on Cable 15 TV, Facebook Live, Sports Unleashed. And that list is long, and we certainly appreciate all of them, or we wouldn't be able to put these programs together. Included in that list is C&M Ag Depot at 2900 Highway 367 North. Farm supplies, hardware, clothing store, power tools, you name it. Before you shop out of town, come see us at C&M Ag Depot. Dia Scrap Metal, buying cars, iron, copper, cans, brass, steel, stainless, electric motors. They buy everything, and they pay in real money. Give them a call at 523-3858 for more information. Fletcher Land Survey. Before you build that fence, make sure you have accurate boundaries. If you don't, you might mess up and have to tear it down. Give Kenny a call at 523-5625. Other sponsors include Fathead Pizza. That's one word, and it's all caps. And it's the Hembry Brothers, Joey and Marcus. Great pizza, fresh, hot sandwiches, and the salad supreme that's second to none. You can call your order in at 870-201-1313. They'll have it ready to go. It'll be piping hot when you pick it up. Delta Trailer, been involved for 50 plus years right here in Newport, Arkansas. Dale Lee started this business many years ago in his backyard, and just built one trailer, and then one trailer went to two trailers, and then the third trailer, and then pretty soon it's a multi-trailer business, sending trailers all across the United States and Canada. These guys do it right, and let me tell you, there's no better family in Jackson County than the Eves family. And then also Temp Pro. If you need that air conditioner check, Sam and John Lester are the guys. Give them a call at 501-827-3213. And the White River Health System has the care you need when you need it in Newport and Batesville. In Newport, Dr. Randall Hunt, Dr. Nicole Walson, and APRN Marlo Hargrave for your primary care needs at the Newport Diagnostic Medical Clinic. You can give them a call at 512-2500 for an appointment. Until next time, everybody, this is David Black for Cable 15 TV and Sports Unleashed. Thank you. See you next time.